All verse Rising Soul family. So this is like the most funniest stage stuff I have seen. Just like I said when I shared this link to one of my Cosmo family. There's a video talking about how to get any girl less than 60 seconds. To be honest, folks, let's be a realist about this. Let's keep it real. When it comes to folks liking you, they either gonna instantly like you from the jump that they see you, or they just don't like you. They can either love or hate you from the jump that they seen you. That's how it works. Because, yo, check it out, man. Like, look, man, the key secret is all about aura match. We all know you can't make anyone like you. It's too much stress. If you got social media, and vice versa, the girls of your aura will gravitate to your personality. So whatever aura that you have, if you one of them spiritual people, you know what I'm saying? You posting your talent all day on social media and you expressing your deepest thoughts from your mind, heart, and soul, emotions. Then those females that have this otherworldly, futuritarian, soulful aura, they're going to gravitate towards the spiritual guys. Females that fits in the matrix, females that fit in the matrix society created by the slave owners. They're going to gravitate towards the dudes who focus so much on trying to fit in the matrix, trying to be popular to the slave owner standards. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like this, man. Like, in school, you have like the so-called popular fraternity girls, popular fraternity guys, right? They're going to mesh with each other because why? They come from the same lineage. You think a female that's into true spirituality, which is like thinking for herself, or she don't try to fit in a slave owner matrix, and she basically has her own way of thinking and feeling with the mind, heart, and soul. A female that don't even care about trying to fit in a slave owner matrix, you think she's gonna work well with a guy who fits in the matrix? No, fuck no. It's the same way. Like, you take a soulful or a guy who don't care to fit in a slave owner matrix. Do you really think that a female that fits in the matrix, trying to be popular by the slave owners, trying to be in fraternity, or trying to be popular by any slave owner matrix standards, she ain't gonna give a fuck about that spiritual dude? You feel what I'm saying? And to be honest too, man, this is why I'm glad we do have social media. Like with social media now, you ain't gotta worry about, like, as a guy, if you got social media, the females of your aura is gonna find you and gravitate to you anyways. It ain't more so of it's not really like them finding you, but it's like a aura gravitation, because whatever aura you are, those are the same aura is going to gravitate to you. People of the same lineage, the same bloodline lineage, that same ancestry lineage, they're going to gravitate. So me, the way I have expressed things on YouTube and any social media platforms, those same females who think and feel just like me, they're going to gravitate, whether it might be today, the next day, a year later, 2 years later, the years goes on. And cause so like me, I don't really trip to like go out my way for no female. I don't give a fuck if the girl was like next door. I don't give a fuck if she like 5 minutes away. I don't give a fuck if I saw her at a mall or saw her at a store somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because like me, I'm all about aura gravitation. Whatever aura that I am, I always felt like the females of the right aura is gonna gravitate to me. I ain't gotta go out my way for that. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like on social media, for example. Like if a girl posts certain things, right? A girl to post certain things, guys that think and feel just like her is gonna gravitate to her page and engage with her. That's just how it works. Like aura match is a real thing. There's no such thing as how to get any guy or any lady to like you in less than 60 seconds. That shit is not real. That shit is staged. Them YouTube videos be staged when you see videos like this. We gotta keep it real, man. The reality of it is those who is not of the same lineage as you is not gonna match well with you, and nothing's gonna work out. It's just like, for example, Like let's say a female blow me off the first time she ever saw me in her entire life, right? If that happens, that just means we're not from the same lineage. We're not from the same ancestry lineage. You feel me? We come from a different bloodline. You see, when I'm talking like bloodlines, I'm talking on some spirituality type deal when it comes to auras. So a female the same aura as me, she's not gonna blow me off the first time that she sees me. Everything is all natural. We will never have a moment where I gotta always explain myself on how and why I'm this way and that way and shit. Because if I gotta get to a point where I gotta explain myself to a female on how and why I'm the way I am and what I strive to achieve, she is not a match. She is not a match for my aura. We don't click. She comes from a different lineage. She fits in the matrix. I don't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's some real stuff. Like, and this is my thing about these females, right? These same females who be blowing off dudes that they see in person, they not blowing off the dudes on their social media. Why? Because the dudes on their social media think and feel just like her. So of course she's not gonna blow them off. They gravitate towards her aura. So the dude that she blows off in person, you know what I'm saying? She probably don't care if he got a social media, but she missed out on him. You know what I'm saying? Because like she didn't even take the time to actually get to see how his thinking is, how he feels on things. You feel what I'm saying? The same girls, like I told people before, females always have a phone in their hand, bro. They always have a phone in their hand no matter where they go. When we talk of like the humanoid females on planet Earth, I will say this: females in the third world and fourth world countries, they do be more generous than the females in these bigger corporate countries, especially countries like North America. North America, aka USA, used to be just like North America, and then it became a corporate country, and then a lot of females just got out of whack when we talking like the humanoid females. You feel me? But these females, like these humanoid females, especially in North America, they always have a phone in their hand. So, the same guy that they blew off in person, they didn't blow the guys off on the social media. Because why? The dudes on her social media must be of the same aura as her. Now, I will say this: as a guy, man, you don't really gotta like go out your way for females in the same area as you anymore, because we got social media now. So now it's like this, man. A female in a third world, fourth world, fifth world country could get on social media and gravitate to me and love everything about me more than a female that's like living the same neighborhood as me, or live in the same area, being 5 or 10 minutes away from me, because of an aura match. Like a female of my aura could be living in a third world, fourth world, fifth world, sixth world, seventh world country that a lot of folks don't really know about on planet Earth, that a lot of humanoids don't know about on planet Earth, more than the female that like be in the same neighborhood. She won't even be a match of my aura. You feel what I'm saying? And no, I'm not crazy at all. Aura match is real. Like this little topic here, man, you cannot make any person like you. You cannot, like, there's no such thing as how to get any girl less than 60 seconds, how to get any dude less than 60 seconds. It's like, it's stage. It's not real. It's all artificial. It's a game. It's a gimmick. This shit is nothing but for entertainment purposes, man. Like anything you see on YouTube with these dudes doing this stuff, man, they not telling you the spiritual side of this stuff, man. They not telling you the spiritual reality of, when it comes to like, how to get folks to like you. The key secret is you can't make anyone like you. And I'll say it again. You cannot make any girl like you. You can't make any dude like you. You know what I'm saying? You'll stress yourself out. Everything has to be natural. Think about the people that you became friends with naturally. Think about the people that loved you naturally and accepted you for you. So if you a guy and you met and you see a female and she sees you, everything should be natural. Y'all should just naturally connect. If a female is not happy to see you from the first time that she saw you, cut everything off. Vice versa. It's just like with me, right? Let me tell y'all something. Like females that took a liking towards me, they found me through social media. The females that didn't take a liking towards me, the females that just hate my existence, they found me in person first. They never met me through social media. The females who hate me, they never met me through social media. The females who love everything about me, my existence, they met me through social media, because the females on social media that gravitated towards me, they got to see how my mind, heart, and soul is, right? They get to see how it was through my talents as far as music and everything. But these females that never took a liking towards me, you feel what I'm saying, never gave me time of day, that it's because that we're not of the same lineage. They didn't find me through social media, so they don't know how I think and how I feel on things. They don't know my talent, but they brush me off so quick and just, judge me based off of physical appearance instead of judging my aura. So they missed out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'll tell you, every spiritual person can tell you this. Every spiritual dude, every spiritual female will tell you that, all the people that took a liking towards them has always been through social media and never been in person, unless they were living in an area in a particular country where there's individuals, there's humanoid males and humanoid females that are very benevolent and very generous towards others that they see. That's the only way I could see that. You feel me? But like, this is some real gems right here. You cannot make any, I'm gonna pull this up again. And like that girl in the picture, same girls like her types who get likes on pictures of social media are never burning out guys online saying no thanks and want to have likes for her matrix self-esteem. Like, let me tell you something, man. In North America, especially in the southern parts of North America, like Louisiana, I'm going to tell you about females of Louisiana that's in their 20s. Females that's in their 20s in Louisiana, they always have a phone in their hand. And they be the same girls that you see on social media that be IG models, you know what I'm saying, getting pictures off of like the photos that they take, you know what I'm saying. So a girl that I could see out in Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Alabama, whatever, Iowa, Idaho, anywhere in North America. If I see her in person, she see me in person, she try to tell me anything different, she blow me off in person, I'll just be like, you ain't blowing the same dudes off on your social media. So what's the difference between me and dudes on social media? And I just leave it at that and just go on about my day. You know what I'm saying? Because she showed me we're not of the same aura. We don't come from the same ancestry lineage. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, it runs deep. It runs really deep when we talk about this topic, man. You cannot make anybody like you. You can't force anybody to like you because it's stressful. Like I said before, I'll sound like a broken record, but I gotta say it again. This is the final thing I'm gonna say. Think about it, man. You think them dudes that do sex videos on Pornhub and OnlyFans and Twitter, you think they going out their way for females? No. Like, due to them making sex video content on Twitter and OnlyFans and Pornhub, the females that see them from these different regions, regardless of what country it is, they gravitating towards the dudes who making the sex videos, and they come to the dude. And the dude is like, all good, living good. He ain't going out his way for females in the same neighborhood as him, the same area, because he do sex content. The same with the females. Like, they don't really go for dudes in the same neighborhood as them, because due to them making sex video content, the dudes from different places that's not in the same area as them, them dudes gravitating towards her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so with social media, it's like now you ain't gotta, like, stress yourself out with people in the same neighborhood as you. You can now just branch out and just deal with the folks who would love to have you in their presence, regardless of what country it is. Like, if, for example, you can see for example, man, it could be a girl in Brazil. She noticed a dude all the way out in Finland. She gonna want to be around the dude in Finland. You know what I'm saying? Because of the aura match. Because he has, like, he presented himself. He presented his personality that relates to her. You feel what I'm saying? Because of an aura match. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, let's say I'm living out in Iowa. Let's say I'm living out in Iowa, and a female that's like living all the way out in Dominican Republic, or living all the way out in New Jersey, gravitate towards me, based off the aura match. You feel what I'm saying? Based off the way I think and the way I feel on things, and them saying the same females out in New Jersey and Massachusetts and Cuba and Dominican Republic, they're going to gravitate towards me because of the aura match. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it works. It's all about the aura match, man. That's something that we really have to talk about. You feel me? Like, check this out, man. Like, really, ever since social media has came about, a lot of people a lot of males and females that's like hooking up together and stuff like that. They hooking up through social media, and, like, they traveling to see each other, hook up with each other. They ain't really gotta like worry about trying to put all their effort into somebody that's in the same local area as them. You feel what I'm saying? Because they rather deal with somebody who took an interest to them through social media to see their personality, their talent, rather than trying to waste their time trying to, like, explain themselves to somebody in the local area. Because let me tell you something, I'm not going to sit here and waste my entire existence trying to explain myself, my talents, and all this stuff to a female that lives in the same area as me, and she don't get it, and she ain't even taking the time to put no reciprocated support and love back with me. Like, when a whole female in a whole third world country, fourth world country, fifth world country, or whatever, or anywhere on planet Earth, or anywhere in any planet in the multiverse, would just naturally, connect with me and reciprocate the same support and the same love back. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I gotta say about this topic.